Christmas cheer. So make them welcome Kathy Boyd and Phoenix Rising.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Played a show in Austin just 2 days ago. Now heading back to Almsville and places that I know. On the 24th I'll be rolling in, my traveling will be done. I'll be home for Christmas in the state of Oregon. My truck is loaded with presents big and small. There's Lincoln logs for both the boys, baby girl gets a doll. My family is all waiting there and soon we'll have some fun. I'll be home for Christmas in the state of Oregon. Food is on the table, lights are on the tree. Ain't no place this old world that I'd rather be. With my friends and family, enjoy everyone. I'll be home for Christmas in the state of Oregon. Oh yeah! With an inch or more of snow. Frost is on the window, the fire's all aglow. My sweetheart, he gives me a kiss and I just come undone. I'll be home for Christmas in the state of Oregon. Food is on the table, lights are on the tree. Ain't no place this old world that I'd rather be. With my friends and family, enjoy everyone. I'll be home for Christmas in the state of Oregon. Hello, Eastside Bluegrass. We'll be home for Christmas in the state of Oregon. And we don't love Portland, Oregon, and Eastside Bluegrass the very best of all. We are Kathy Boyd and Phoenix Rising, and so glad to be here tonight.
There's a knock at the door, another knees over her shoulder, poor and grateful too. She can find another bed, I'll just turn my head. She goes to me out in the cold. The story begins, there's no room at the inn. She's traveled a cold, lonely trail. One thin blanket wrapped round, she carries the song. You could hear the first Christmas carol. Would you open the door? Would you feed and clothe or take a traveler to warm my fire? May you find what you seek, may your heart be at peace, may you sing a song in heaven's Christmas choir. As winter winds blew, who came to carol at your door? Mother and child, little family cold outside, a king stands knocking at your door. Would you open the door? Would you feed and clothe the poor? Take a traveler to warm by your fire. May you find what you see, may your heart be at peace, may you sing a song in heaven's Christmas choir. when your work's done to make room at the end for a song. Would you open the door? Would you feed and clothe the poor? Take a traveler warm by a fire. May you find what you seek. May your heart be at peace. May you sing your song in heaven's Christmas choir. Would you open the door? Would you feed and clothe the poor? Take a traveler warm by a fire. May you find what you seek. May your heart be at peace. May you sing a song in heaven's Christmas choir. May you sing a song in heaven's Christmas choir.
Thank you so much. Well, we are just so excited to be here tonight. People have been asking us for years if we're going to do a Christmas CD because we got in the habit of releasing a Christmas single. And we're going to do one of those for you next. I think it was last year's Christmas single, wasn't it, Tim? Yes. Yeah, we released this next one we're going to do last year. And we're getting some good airplay on it this year. We did last year too. And so about a year ago I said, Mason, because he started doing these featuring Roundhouse, and wow, nobody does Christmas like Roundhouse, do they? You've heard Roundhouse do Christmas? Yeah. and so I begged. Yeah, I begged. I said, can we open for Roundhouse? Pretty please? Oh, Mason, please.
How can I say no?
Yeah, I begged. Yeah, I was.
It's the eyelashes.
Yeah, I batted the eyelashes. Yeah, put on lots of mascara a whole bit. And I thought, well, this is good incentive to come up with enough songs to actually put out a Christmas CD. Well, that was a year ago. We have 6. It's harder than you might think when you write all your own songs. But we are going into the recording studio in February, and next Christmas we will have an entire Christmas CD out for you. Yeah, and since you're our very favorite people in the whole world, you know that because I'm here just every month when I'm in town. Here I am. Yes, that's right. Yes, you are. Thank you for recognizing that. And so we're going to try all 6 of them out on you guys tonight. So your feedback is going to tell us if we're on the right track or not. Okay, so we really appreciate that. So right now we're going to feature Tim Crosby on last year's release. It's just a beautiful song that he wrote, and it's called One Special Night.
Joe was a cowboy, a carpenter on the side. Maria was pregnant, still he took her for his bride. It was a long, cold walk to the town where he was born. When they got there, no room, so they bunked in a barn. Who would have thought, and who could tell, as the cold moon was shining so bright, that one little baby could change the whole world on one special night. Miguel was a shepherd, lived out in the air. His only companions, his dog and his prayers. He didn't quite understand why he walked to town that night, but that's where he heard the singing, that's where he saw the light. Who would have thought, and who could tell, as the cold moon was shining so bright, that one little baby could change the whole world on one special night. There were townsfolk and 3 foreigners gathered in the barn. They smiled at the baby in Maria's arms. Joe said his name is Jesus, we've known all along. And the wind in the hayloft was like an angel's song. Who would have thought, and who could tell, as the cold moon was shining so bright, that one little on one special night. Who would have thought, and who could tell, as the cold moon shining so bright, that one little baby could change the whole world on one special night. That one little baby could change the whole world on one special night.
We're going to get Tom Tower up to the microphone here in just a minute after Kathy introduces him.
Well, folks, you know, it's Christmas Eve, and, well, depending on your tradition, either the chaos of presents is over, or you're ready for the next morning, the stage is set, but either way, you've built the first bike, and you've got the training wheels on, and there's only 3 or 4 parts left over. The last pie has been pulled from the oven, and you're just, oh man, you're at that part where the kids are asleep in bed and the grown-ups are sitting down and breathing a sigh of relief, and you know, you're not quite ready for bed yet, so you sit around the living room and maybe you have a drink of eggnog or whatever your favorite drink of the evening is, and coffee. Mine's hot chocolate or hot cider.
I'm a yerba mate guy.
Lately mine's been NyQuil. But whatever it is, you sit around and you find yourself reminiscing about days gone by, and it's really a special time because a gentleman said a phrase to me last week, and I just loved it. It was the things that just don't come up. You know, those are the stories that come up at special times like that. And Tom wrote just a beautiful song about times like that. And what was really fun, you notice he's playing an instrument you don't usually see him play. And when we were learning this song, he had his banjo and we took it away. And then he had his dobro and we took that away. And it's one of those songs that you just want to pare it down to the very bare minimums. It's a living room song. So we'd like to invite you into our living room. And if you're the one with the 3 spare parts in your pocket, hide them. Okay, we don't want to know. But we want to invite you to join us and sing along and just come on in and be cozy, and we're going to have a little moment of reminiscing with this song that Tom wrote. And it's called Good Friend Past.
Christmas makes me lonesome when I think of friends gone on. I see their faces round the fire, hear them sing their songs. The promise always made, it's what we always say. Let's play one more song and then we go to bed. The magic spell of Christmas bells, a fiddle bow, that old banjo, Christmas lights, silent night, you and me, our memories raise a parting glass for good friends past. In the dark, before the morning, before the lights of dawn, I swear they come to visit and stay for one more song. Magic spell, Christmas bells, a fiddle bow, that old banjo, Christmas lights, silent night, you and me, our memories, raise a parting glass for good friends past. Time enough to dream on when eternity was ours. Before we sing Old Lang Syne, let's share one more precious hour. The magic spell of Christmas bells, a fiddle bow, that old banjo, Christmas lights, silent night, you and me, our memories, raise a parting glass for good friends past. Raise a parting glass for good friends.
Mr. Tom Tower.
When I was young, every year about this time on the radio was, they always had a radio theater, and I still remember very fondly all of those famous Christmas time short stories that they would put on this radio theater. One of them was The Gift of the Magi, that famous O. Henry story. One of my favorite Christmas stories. But the other one that I'm starting to choke up a little bit now, just remembering that story.
These songs are tough, folks.
It was the story of the Little Match Girl. Do you remember that story? Little Match Girl? I turned it into a song for you. It's a little different twist on the ending.
She used to be a little match girl, story that you heard so long ago, peering through the window from the outside, striking feeble matches in the snow. It all changed one December, Christmas lights
of our set already. That went fast, didn't it?
My goodness, where did the time go?
Where did the time go? Well, yeah, we got one more, and then we're gonna have, and Mason, what a doll. Is he put on a great show or what? Mason Smith, yeah. And thank you all for coming out on a Friday night, and even better, I salute you for coming out on a Friday night where everybody is leaving town. Thank you for braving the traffic. But Mason is going to do an extra little break in here. He's going to bring up the lights for 10 minutes because he already kind of gave it away. I was kind of hoping that if I said we were leaving early because half the band got out of their sick bed to do this show, that you would be wondering who half of us were. But he gave that away. It was going to be a get to know your neighbor thing because those of you on Facebook knew who didn't feel well, so I was going to use it as a get to know your neighbor thing. But Mason, you blew it, buddy. And you already saw that I grabbed the box of Kleenex. So we're going to do a little extra break so that if you'd like to talk to the band or buy some CDs, you know, I know that not all of you have done your Christmas shopping. CDs make great stocking stuffers. So we're going to end with a song that was actually our single release a couple years ago. There is a great video on YouTube. It gets lots and lots of hits, and I think it gets lots and lots of hits because you can hear all of you singing in it. Yeah, you're actually singing louder than we are in this YouTube video. So we're recording again tonight. I think this will probably be even better because you all know the song now. It's been out for 3 years. So there's sing louder. There's 2 words that you need to know. Okay, first one is bluegrass. Second one is Christmas. Aha! So you know the song. So we're going to practice now. First word is bluegrass. Second word is bluegrass. Okay, you know this. All right, Tom's going to lead you. This is the official song. I know because Ken Cartwright said it on KMUZ. That makes it true. Yep, and I'd also like to publicly thank Ken Cartwright. He had a 35-minute interview with Tim and I on KMUZ yesterday. Did anybody hear it? Oh, that's okay.
That didn't count the other 45 minutes that we talked off microphone.
Ah, well, see, I didn't get to be on that. Tim was actually in the studio. I was on the telephone, but believe me, folks, most radio interviews are 5 to 15 minutes tops, so that was a wonderful thing that Ken did for us yesterday, and I'd like to publicly thank him, and that's okay if you didn't hear it, because Tim and I had a really good time. Even if we weren't in the same room together. And I just want you to know, for the record, because I know you can't see us on radio, I looked better than both of them put together.
It's true. You didn't have to see her to know that.
So anyway, thank you so much for being here tonight. We are going to take a short break after this. There's going to be a very special guest that's going to show up right before Roundhouse takes the stage. Stick around for Roundhouse. They do Christmas like no one else if you haven't been here for it. So thank you for being here tonight. Dave, do you like our new Christmas music? Yeah. All right. If you want to hear that and some more, we will be at the Grotto next Wednesday at 6 o'clock. I brought some flyers that you can pick up and take with you. Do you know where the Grotto is? All right, hope to see you there next Wednesday night. Wear a coat, it's kind of cold. We have a lot of fun there too. So please join us with Bluegrass Christmas.
Bluegrass Christmas, may your life be blessed. Bluegrass Christmas, joy of all the rest. Bluegrass Christmas, high lonesome harmony. Bluegrass Christmas, bluegrass family. With those people with candlelight, you don't have to roll. Old home place, warm and bright. Home, come on home. Bluegrass to the Cascade Range, where you gonna roll. We'll have a bluegrass Christmas. Come on home, come on home. Bluegrass Christmas, may your life be blessed. Bluegrass Christmas, joy of all the rest. Bluegrass Christmas, high lonesome harmony. Bluegrass Christmas, bluegrass family. Music from the heart when Grandpa picks banjo. You know that fiddle lights the fire, Uncle Ben picks up the bow. Big Mom sings with us still, I hear those ancient tones. Let the circle be unbroken, come on home, come on home, come on. Bluegrass Christmas, let your joy be blessed. Bluegrass Christmas, joy to all the rest. Bluegrass Christmas, high lonesome harmony.
Very good. And you dress up so fine.